Hi guys.
No, I don't like the intro.
Hey.
So powerful.
I introduce.
Hey everyone. This is Barinada Alex in her nutshell.
Alright. This is your boy.
Person Papa too.
I'm still a boy, you don't
This is your man. Alex in her nutshell. I'm going to be spoiling your show.
You have spoiled my.
You have 2 children.
I'm your boy, guys.
Anyway, guys, welcome to another exciting episode of Barilex show.
Yeah.
Hi everyone, it's another exciting episode of Barilex show.
Yeah. Your boy is here.
We're not doing that today, please. Today we're corporate people. Today we're talking about what it actually means for a woman to say she wants a seat on the table of men.
So so it's more like talking about what's the idea of table of men. Is there anything like table of men and table of women?
Well, I think we should give a brief background, just a very brief background. For context, I put out a post about table of men, or I wanted to put out a post in our exclusive WhatsApp group to be shared about table of men, and my husband said no, it's not table of men, it's table of human beings.
Yeah.
That there is no specific table of men. And I said I don't mean table of men in terms of in the marital context. I mean table of men as between 2 genders, a male and a female, in the workplace, in career and in business, and not necessarily in the home.
That's what I'm saying. It's not. I was not also saying about the home. There is not. It's a general thing, whether at home or in the office or in church or whatever. The thing is, there's nothing like table of men, table of women.
I feel that there is a narrative that needs to be changed.
So
exactly.
Changing of the narrative is the fact that there is nothing like table of men.
Well,
we have a table
that's
for human beings.
That is what you think, and that's because you're not thinking like the regular men out there.
You don't have to be regular now.
But yes, and that's why we need to re-emphasize the point and try as much as possible, as often as we can, to change the narrative. That there is no
table of men.
That there is no specific
there is a
table of men outside of the home.
No, see, everywhere you find yourself, one of the things I've always believed is anywhere you find yourself, okay, you do what you're supposed to do and what you can do based on capacity and ability and competence.
Like I said, you're the one who thinks this way, and people who think like you are probably very few.
So what are you saying now?
So what I'm saying is that a lot of the time when people say, oh, women shouldn't, be competing with men, women shouldn't, they say it subconsciously in the marital context. But would you still hold the same opinion if you were in the boardroom filled with men?
I don't understand.
What don't you understand?
What you're saying? What you just said?
What part of what I said don't you understand?
Break it down.
A woman can be arrogant when she makes money. A woman is this, a woman is that. Some people will even tell you a woman shouldn't work so hard, a woman shouldn't do this. So subconsciously, without knowing it, whenever they think about a woman, they think about her in terms of a homemaker, a marriage builder, a home builder, taking care of the men, doing this. So it's like this. We raise our girl child to be outspoken, to do well, to compete with the boy child while growing up. And all of a sudden, when the child is grown into a woman, you suddenly start to change the narrative to say things like a woman shouldn't talk so much, a woman shouldn't. So you're sort of defining her by her marital status.
It's still those words that you're using. What's competition? Compete with men. The woman, the girl child is raised to compete with the boy child.
You are writing an examination. Please pass your boy.
No, you're expected to do your best.
I know.
Competition is a wrong word. It's a word that has been abused in so many ways.
Healthy competition is good.
Healthy competition is with yourself, not with people.
No, you're in an
If I am
environment
a
filled
girl,
with people
if I am a
taking
girl,
an examination.
and we are boys here, and I am a girl here, and we are taking an exam, and for some reason I have a different gene, I have a different capacity, I have a genius capacity, I have a tutor at home, my father is maybe a professor, I have this opportunity that has made me to have some kind of capacity that is better than that of other people, right? That puts me in a better position than other people. You don't say that I'm competing with them, I'm just doing my best.
I know. I don't think that you understand where I'm coming from. You're obviously talking like everybody thinks like you. But I'm saying
So how are
that
they thinking?
the narrative out there is that women are not supposed to be over ambitious, and that
What's the
woman,
meaning of a man too is not supposed to be
and that
ambitious?
no, I know what I'm saying, and you know too. Stop playing the devil's
The
advocate
person that
on
is
this
listening
conversation.
to you see, a man is not supposed to be
playing the devil's
overly
advocate.
ambitious. A woman is not supposed to be overly ambitious. You're not supposed to be ambitious.
That's not true. That's not the narrative that is out there. You guys, you know,
Who
right?
put the narrative?
Women,
Who
the
they put
narrative?
Who's the narrator of the narrative? So the whole thing is, the whole thing I'm saying, the
Why are you scratching your head? Put your hand down.
whole thing I'm saying is, we should just know that people are meant to be people. Like I said, there are just few things in life that are gender specific, like breastfeeding a baby, carrying a baby, getting a woman pregnant. You just need a specific thing from a man's body to make it happen.
In recent times.
Wait now. In some homes, the man is a better cook. And it's only fair that if he has the time, if his work allows him, now we have work from home kind of thing, we have a lot of things that make certain things possible. If the man is a better cook and enjoys it, why not can't the man do it? Why would the man leave it that it must be the woman? Because in his village they've told him that it's only the woman that must be cooking.
My point still remains that you have a different orientation. Even even when I think that you have a different orientation, there are times you also think that you can't compete with a man. And we're back to competition again. Nobody's competing, by the way. But I'm just saying that we have to be careful the kind of perspective that we sell to women, that we sell to our girl child. Otherwise, they will imbibe it not just in
human
the home
beings.
front, human beings
the
generally.
Male too.
Yes, to your brothers, to your sisters, to your wives, to your mothers. Otherwise, you would tame them, you would train them to be, they're supposed to be calm, you're not supposed to be too outspoken, you're not supposed to be too everywhere, you're not supposed to show off. He's a man, and this is a man's word. And then outside of our marital home, she's not doing so well because this is a man's word, so she's not expected to outperform her male colleagues. That's what we're talking about. So when we say things like if a woman is too successful, she'll be rude and arrogant. Rude and arrogant, is it in her home or outside? A man can also be rude and arrogant too if he's too successful.
Everywhere.
So that's just what I wanted to get off my chest.
Your chest is light now.
I feel so light now. I haven't gotten that out. So women, you can be everything you want to be. You can be a submissive wife. You can be.
The thing of the thing is that competition is not a thing that should be put on the table for conversation. Competition is with yourself. Be the best you can be, right? So you're not competing with, she's a girl, why would she score more than myself? She works more than you, that's why she scores better than you, right? In the boardroom, why would a woman be the CEO and I'll be answering under her?
You see that particular one I said. So men who have that thinking that a woman is supposed to be under me from home, such men are unable to take instructions from their female colleagues who are not their wives.
A woman is supposed to be a partner. He's not on top under. The way it's explained in the Bible, I don't know where the concepts are coming from, but the way it's explained in the Bible is the head and the neck kind of thing.
That's what we're saying. That we need to push the right narrative.
Supports the head
out there.
The neck supports the head. There's a partnership between the neck.
The head will not stand.
Without the head, the neck will not make sense.
Exactly. It will be ugly and headless. But the point remains that we need to draw boundaries. Of course, a woman can be anything. She can excel and she can have a great home front. She can have a beautiful life.
She's supposed to.
She can.
She's supposed
So
to.
don't think that when we say we want a seat at the table of men, we don't mean that in our home context or in the marital context.
You don't go to this table of men. Where that
We
table
mean
is?
that
I won't break her. I won't break her. Where
that's
is
my
it?
picture for Croatia FinTech Festival. I was the only female panelist.
And you were feeling.
Amongst
And
men.
you were feeling. How are you feeling?
So imagine if I was feeling like the only female.
You were supposed
on
to
the
just feel like a
table of
human being
men.
on the table.
In this world where they like to push women to the background.
Who is pushing you? Don't let them push you now.
That's what
When they push you push them back.
That's what I'm talking now.
No, you sat on a table. Table meant for human beings. Anybody can sit there. A child who has what you has will also sit there.
So there was a lot of gender imbalance because how would you have 8 men and just one female?
Because so many women are not aspiring to live their dreams.
That's what I'm saying. Who says so?
Why are they
just
not
got back to what I was
aspiring? Why are they
saying.
not aspiring? I mean, I've met girls who are single. They are not married now. So wait, it's not their husband that is telling them don't do this, don't do that. They are single, but they have just decided that I'm waiting for husband. I don't want to do
because
anything.
they have wrongly been sold that narrative that a woman should
So
not
why would they buy
aspire.
it?
That's why we're saying that we need to be talking more about these things. So that number one, you don't sell the wrong narrative to women, and then so that you too as a woman, you don't buy the wrong narrative.
Don't sell, don't buy.
Don't sell, don't buy.
That's all.
That's all we have for you today. Thank you for being a part of today's episode of the Barilex Show. Remember, you can drop your questions. You can let us know if there are topic suggestions you want us to talk about. We'll be glad to do that.
Your boy.
Your man. Father of 2. I would always remind you. He has 2 children.
Okay, guys. See you in the next episode. Yeah. Cheers.